All right, proteins are so important that we're going to take a whole section of notes just to talk about proteins and their function in your body and what that means for us. So proteins are very multi-purpose molecules. Let's get some examples of proteins. Muscle is a protein, skin, hair, fingernails, claws are all proteins, right? All of those are made up of actually two different proteins. One is collagen and the other one is keratin. Pepsin is a protein. It's the digestive enzyme in your stomach that helps process proteins and break them into smaller pieces so your body can reuse them. Insulin is a hormone that is made from a protein that controls blood sugar levels. Right? So we can see that we have many different examples of proteins. Proteins function, they have a ton of functions. They function as hormones to signal one body system to another, like insulin does. They function in movement, that's your muscles. They function in your immune system. They function in enzymes to help regulate all of the other chemical reactions in your body. Many of the feedback loops in your body are regulated by proteins. Right? Proteins have one building block, and that's called an amino acid. There are actually 20 different amino acids, and that would give us basically 20 different letters in a chemical alphabet. So you can make a lot of different words with proteins because you have these 20 different amino acids. Amino acid chains, right, form into a polymer, and that's what we call a protein. And each amino acid is different. Some like water, and they will dissolve into it, and some fear water, and they will separate from it. And that means that we're going to have hydrophobic amino acids, which are water-fearing, and they're going to try to get away from the water in the cell. And we're going to have hydrophilic amino acids, and those are the water-loving ones, and they try to stay in the water in the cell. So when a protein folds up, you can see here where we've got the hydrophilic amino acids in blue, and we have the hydrophobic amino acids in red. For proteins, shape matters a lot. Proteins are going to fold and twist into three different 3D shapes. That's what's going to happen inside of the cell, and the different shapes are going to allow those proteins to have different jobs. We're going to have like a growth hormone, which has one shape. We have pepsin, which has a different shape. Hemoglobin is actually a very different shape from that, or collagen, which is long and stringy. It's the shape that matters. And proteins do their job because of their shape, right? If we unfold a protein, that is going to destroy its shape. And so if it has the wrong shape, it can't do its job. We have a technical word for that in biology. An unfolded protein is called a denatured protein. Things that can denature a protein are things like temperature or pH, right? How acidic a substance is will actually change the way the protein works. And it's really the shape of the protein that matters.